Okay, our next example is going to be looking at simplifying the difference of two polynomials, and difference just meaning subtraction. So subtraction of polynomials is a little more difficult than addition. We still got to think about the like term idea, but there's one kind of other step we need to take into consideration. That's the fact that we are now subtracting each of the terms in that second polynomial. So here's kind of the process, which makes it very easy. We are going to distribute the negative to each term of the second polynomial. And then once we do that, we can rewrite the polynomial without parentheses, and it'll essentially just be like we did on the addition problems. So notice the first one doesn't change, but the one that's being subtracted, it's almost like we're distributing a -1 to each term in that polynomial. And if we do that, all that's going to happen is it's going to flip the sign of each one of these terms. So this positive 12x cubed is going to turn into a negative 12x cubed. This positive 9x will turn into a negative 9x. And the negative, when distributed to negative 14, should turn into positive 14. And again, you can see how each one of those just switched its sign from positive to negative or negative to positive. Then it's just a matter of going back and grouping all of your like terms. So start with the highest power you see in the whole problem, and that's x cubed in this case. So we got some x cubes there, and we got some x cubes there. Let's add those together. Okay? So we got 3x cubed minus 12x cubed for a total of negative, we have more negatives than we do positives, negative 9x cubes. Okay? After x cubes, work your way down the power. So x cubed, or 3, is then comes x squared. I got a couple there and no others in the entire polynomial. So at that point, I'll just bring down all the x squareds I have, which is just 5x squareds. Then we'll look for any, after x squared, or x to the second power, comes x to the first power, which is going to be just your x value. So I have negative 4x there and negative 9x squared x there. If we add those together, negative 4 minus 9 more actually puts us at negative 13 x's. And then finally, we'd look for any constants or non-x, non-variable terms. So this one's just going to be a positive 14. There aren't any others, so there it is. Negative 9x cubed plus 5x squared minus 13x plus 14 is the difference between these two polynomials. Don't forget to distribute the negative, and then just combine your like terms. Have it in descending order, your answer, and everything should be good.